Well, we're glad we could sit here and do this, and there's your smile finally. This is from Rona Himuli.
Where are you? Where are you reading?
Right there.
Himuli.
Himuli. I think it is so cute that the kindergartner didn't even notice Papa O's teeth missing. See, because it is normal to them. Little children are so accepting. I have a question, Mama O. Have you ever come across any of the people who made fun of you when you were younger? If so, did they turn out to be good people like yourself, and did they apologize for being so mean to you? I loved your quotes and the counsel that as to how to deal with the cruel words of others and not let them take away from you your own goodness. Thanks so much. Love watching you guys. Oh, the good question. And yes, I have I run into them before, and they didn't really know they were making fun of you. They're just trying to stay ahead of the pack as it is, and everybody's out trying to just be whoever they think they are, and I had to learn how to not take offense to it, and when I go back to the class reunions, they're all really nice. It's just amazing how nice they are, and they've all turned out to be really good people, and I see them on Facebook, and
all of them have.
All the ones that are on Facebook.
Oh,
it's just really nice. And the ones that there were a couple that were mean to me, and I think one of them died.
There, now that's what we wanted to hear.
And then the other one, I haven't seen him on Facebook either. But it would be nice to know if they really knew they were making fun of me or not. But that's a good question. Okay, this one is.
Can I say a bit about that?
About being made fun of? Yeah, go ahead.
In that area.
Yeah.
I was a bookworm kind of. I studied a lot and tried to get good grades, and I worked 2 jobs because my mother just got divorced and remarried. And anyway, I still remember teasing a girl, kind of not making fun of her. I just had a name I called her, and I guess I did it kind of innocently, but that has haunted me for years and years and years, that I teased her, kind of like the people were doing.
You were the teaser. Oh.
No, I was an unpopular. Nobody even listened to me when I tried to tease somebody. But still, it stayed with me.
Yeah,
and
it haunted you.
I still feel bad about it.
Yeah, and sometimes you tease and the person doesn't know you've teased them. Okay, the good questions. Okay, this next one is KSKC. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was fun to hear you all answer people's questions. I have a few for you as well. Was it love at first sight when you two met?
It was different for both of us.
Yeah, we met at a dance, and Joe noticed me walking around, and I think Joe liked me right off.
Yeah.
It took me a while to take a liking to Joe, because
I went down and helped her with her chores on the farm.
yeah, he had to kind of work his way into my heart.
It was not easy because I was a city boy doing farm chores.
It took a while for him to impress me, because he was a city boy. But once I fell for him, it didn't take long for us to get interested.
Roseanne thought it would be a good test for a guy to see her little 3-room cinder block house and 13 living children, if he can, and outdoor house, or outhouse.
Outhouse,
and she
go to the
thought,
bathroom.
if I pass that test, she might be interested.
Yeah, we thought, well, if that bothers him, then, he's kind of a shallow person. So that was kind of our test, me and my sisters.
But when I entered the house and I saw her family, especially the mother, I had a deja vu feeling deep inside me. It was a feeling like I knew her. I knew the family.
Yeah. That was a good question, though. And he just took right to our family, and we took to him. So it only took like 3 months before we were engaged.
Oh.
Have you ever had shorter hair? Yes, I have. When I was about
10.
13, I think, 10, 13, I used to have long hair to my waist, and it got matted and knotted. So my mom just cut it off. She goes, just cut it. And I curled it up to the side, so it was about to here. And who taught you how to sew? And pretty much taught myself when I was little, and then 4-H, then Mom let me, 4-H club, and in school they had a class called home economics, and taught me how to sew. And my mom would let me use her sewing machine. And looking forward to your cooking tutorials. That's nice. And what is Papa O's favorite meal?
It has to be Roseanne's homemade pizza. Makes her own sauce, her own dough, makes everything.
He's pretty spoiled. He doesn't like eating out. He just wants to eat what I cook.
I do. That's the truth.
Even when I bring stuff home to him, he goes, it's all right, but yours is not as good as yours.
And it sounds like I'm saying it just to get in good with her, but it's the truth.
It's the truth. Very rarely do we find something he'll like better than what I cook.
Oh, glad you finished that sentence.
Yes. And I can't imagine anyone bullying you. Thank you. That's so nice. Mama, you have such great personality and good looks. Oh, wow, and good looks. Thank you. It's too bad we don't have a prize to give her for that. Okay, this is from Shanna Carballo. Caballo. Okay, beautiful family.
No,
thank you.
Carballo.
Oh, Carballo. See, Joe knows languages, so
Spanish.
So he's good at stuff like that.
Caballo means horse.
Carballo.
But it's Carballo.
Carballo.
Ooh,
No, I gotta roll it twice. Carballo. Okay, beautiful family. Thank you. So glad you guys get along so well. Usually families won't get along well enough to have a big celebration. That is true. But what we did when the kids were little, we said we only allowed an hour playtime with their friends, because I said, I want you to be friends with your family, not your friends. I mean, friends are fun, but you see them at school and everything, and you want to build your relationship with your family because they're the ones that are around.
So the kids ended up being best friends because I constantly kicked the other kids out of the yard.
Yeah, we'd let them stay
and
an hour.
Almost never sleepovers because I had no control over what was what they were seeing, what they were hearing.
Yeah, so we wanted the brothers and sisters to be friends. Okay, love that you guys are close. You and your sisters and brothers are all gorgeous. Wow, thanks. Yeah, we grew up that way too with my brothers and sisters. We were friends, and people would usually be surprised that we liked each other. They said, I don't like my sister. I say, I love my sister. Those are the ones that I want to be with. And thanks for sharing. Loved the DIY jam. Mama, you should keep that Nutella container and put the homemade Nutella in that one and trick Papa O. Remember I did that? That worked. That was a good one. That was a really good idea. And by the way, who is singing that? Is that your daughter? Judy, such a lovely voice. Thanks again. That's actually my sister Judy. We grew up playing the guitar and singing and stuff.
And making up your own songs.
Making up our own songs. And Judy, she's a year younger than I am. And I just love her songs.
And Roseanne does not read notes. She does it by ear.
Yeah, we can't read music.
She has almost perfect pitch. You can just hear notes.
Yeah. Yeah, the oldest sister, she can read music. The two oldest brothers and my older sister, they learned to read music, but we never learned how. We just would sing and play the guitar, and while we milked the cows, we would play. But let's do one more from Shannon Caballo. She says, love that Papa O said my last name correctly.
Roseanne keeps saying caballo. That means horse. It's Carballo.
You don't want to be called a horse.
Well, I just want to make sure you say it right.
I'm glad.
And you don't roll it twice. It has to be 2 R's. A beginning R or 2 R's in the middle to roll it twice.
We just had a Spanish lesson there. No one ever gets it right. Sorry I asked the barefoot running question. I heard you explain that one previously, but I am wondering, and not to be rude, what religion are you guys? And that's not rude at all. But we're Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, sometimes referred to as LDS, and sometimes nicknamed that we were named years ago is the Mormons. So
because of our Book of Mormon.
Because of the Book of Mormon.
The history of the American Indians.
And yeah. So, and that's not rude at all. We like it when people ask us questions like that. But we better end here because we can't go too long. Cause
it's kind of fun talking about yourself.
I know it is. We could go on and on talking about ourselves. But we'll end with a quote here. Let's see. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is hard to do. Do you have one that you want?
I like this one.
Okay.
Everything is valuable only at 2 times: before getting it, after losing it.
That's true.
Before
you, because you want it so badly.
That can apply to a $100 bill, or to your wife, or a car, or
yeah. Well, usually when you lose someone, you think you just really appreciate them. When you have them, you don't appreciate them as much. But after you lose them, you just think, wow, I didn't know how much.
Somebody dies, and the very first thing you think of, when did I say I loved them the last time?
You start regretting things, and so don't have regret. It's really tough to live with regrets. So make sure you tell people you love them, and just say kind words. And you know, it's tough sometimes. You just want to say mean words for some reason.
I can count in one hand what times you said mean words.
Well, thanks, hon.
I think one was a spider that you saw.
A spider that I saw. All right, with that note, we will end. And thank you very much, and hope you enjoyed this Q&A. Thank you, and good night,
Sorry
everybody.
it went so long.